This week is not going to be an easy week to decide which dinosaurs to dart, and honestly it starts today, Monday and Tuesday. Now you are going to have numerous chances at the common dinosaurs of the week, and I don't remember exactly, I think it's 36, but I'll find out more here as soon as I'm done darting this Apatosaurus, which is one of the 3 commons that we have to choose from. The other is Velociraptor, and then the third one, I believe, is Nundasuchus. And this is really difficult because what you have to choose from is dinosaurs, and I think it's called like the classic hybrids. Because all the dinosaurs that you're going to have to choose from in this week's events are going towards dinosaurs that everybody wants, hybrids that everybody wants. Since I started off with Apatosaurus in this video, I guess I will just talk about, I will give you the case for why you should dart Apatosaurus. Apatosaurus is a key ingredient for Notopatosaurus. And Notopatosaurus has 3 hybrids. The 3 hybrids for Notopatosaurus are the Stegodius, which is still the best tank in the game, probably. Gigaspikosaur, which I've not yet even created, and then the Notopatotitan, which I created in yesterday's video. I think could be the next best. Rumor is, how about that? Rumor is it's the next best tank in the game. Next you are going to have Nundasuchus. Nundasuchus actually makes 2 hybrids, and depending on what stage you are in the game, if you're newer to the game, Nundasuchus has a lot of use. Later on, it's not as good because Nundasuchus makes 2 hybrids. Both of them are really good for beginning players, like beginning as in early levels. But as you start climbing up higher, like one's a rare, I think they're both rares, and they're not as useful. So if you're newer to the game, it would be in your best interest to dart Nundasuchus, get the Ionosaurus and the Majundasuchus, because they're very useful. But long term, Nundasuchus is like the least viable of all of them. Again, it really depends on what level you are in the game. And then your third and final common for the week that I'm going to try to dart over here, although it's very loud, is Velociraptor. Velociraptor is always good. It is a key ingredient to making Indoraptor and a key ingredient to making Indominus Rex, both of which are great late game dinosaurs. And then you're going to have 4 rares to choose from for darting, and while I talk about those, and hopefully I can remember all of them, I'm going to actually break out my Notogiraphatitan, Tyrannolophosaur, and then I want to use my Delta into my Stygimoloch. And actually, before I get into this, level 20. I have 57 extras. Level 20. So now I'm going to quit grinding as hard on the... That didn't sound good. But you know what I mean. I'm going to quit like working as hard to level that up. I'm definitely, since it's in Habitat Zone 2, going to dart it every chance that I get. But I want to take this opportunity to kind of work on some other things now. Definitely Dracorex Gen 2, everything over 20 is just gravy. But the 4 rare class dinosaurs of the week are going to be Nodosaurus, Utahraptor, Amargasaurus, and Caprosuchus. Now, you know, a case could be made for, make sure I get my dinos set in the right order, for pretty much any of these. For Nodosaurus, you need Nodosaurus for Notopatosaurus. So if you're going to go Apatosaurus on Monday and Tuesday, then you probably want to at least mix in some Nodosaurus as well. Level 9 was a Diplotator. I think it's faster than me, although I could just knock it all the way out, so let's go for knocking it all the way out. So Nodosaurus has uses if that is the route that you want to go. And then Utah Raptor has a couple of different hybrids, most notably the bleeder goes for a Spinotoraptor. I guess it's in the name. Yeah, this thing is a monster against these weaker dinosaurs. And then the Utah Sinoraptor, and then the Spinotosuchus. There's another one in there, a bleeder. Or Utah Rhinox. Utah Raptor, it has two hybrids. They're both really good. So there's a case that could be made for that. And then, what else was in there? Caprosuchus. Caprosuchus definitely is the bleeder. And I'm gonna have to look. That was pretty easy for level 1 there. Let me collect those. As I'm rambling on, we'll start my 15-minute incubator. Let's just open this up, see what I get. Completely off track here. Parasaurolophus, Stygimoloch Gen 2, Montosaurus. So, Utah Raptor, let me just go back and backtrack just a little bit here. Where is my Utah Raptor? There it is. See, two hybrids. Spinotoraptor and Utah Sinoraptor. They both sound exactly the same. But then, Utah Sinoraptor makes the unique of Utahrinax. So see, I wasn't that far off. Amargasaurus, might as well just look at these while I'm here. Amargasaurus makes Gigaspicosaur. Amargocephalus. Amargocephalus is going to make your Tragodistus. So you can see how all this is working out here, where these dinosaurs not only feed off of each other, but also feed into dinosaurs that then make super hybrids. So definitely, like, I don't know what the best way to go with all of this is. If we go to Caprosuchus, you have Gorgosuchus and Spinotosuchus. Spinotosuchus, as we've already noticed, needs Spinotoraptor, and Spinotoraptor needs Utah Raptor. Very, very difficult decisions. My best advice is to spread the wealth. Unless there is a specific dinosaur that you're working for and you have a lot of one of the two ingredients, spread out the wealth. I don't think you can make a bad decision here, and I think the bad decision would be to go all one dinosaur. Like I said, unless you have like 25,000 Utah Raptors, then you can probably skip Utah Raptor, but not many people have that. Then finally, this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we have 3 epics to choose from. How you decide which one you're going to go for, well, it depends on which way you went a couple weeks ago. Did you go all Ankylosaurus? Did you go all Sinosaurus? Like, either one of those. If it were me, I would just go the same direction. Like, if you've already committed to Ankylosaurus for the 2 hybrids that it makes, I'd say just keep going down that road, finish those off. If you went down the Sinotoceras line, then continue down that line. And then you have T-Rex, and you can never have enough T-Rex. T-Rex is probably a key ingredient on the 2 best dinosaurs currently in the game. And if I'm not mistaken, it's a key ingredient on probably the 3 best dinosaurs currently in the game. Let me just double check on this because I don't want to speak wrong. So, Trico is either number 1 or number 2 for best dinosaurs in the game currently. Indominus Rex feeds into Indoraptor, which is a top 5 dinosaur, probably in the neighborhood of number 3, and probably the best all-around dinosaur. And it also makes Erlodomus, which is probably number 2 best dinosaur in the game. So T-Rex is not a bad decision, and it's going to take a lot of T-Rex in order to unlock all of those dinosaurs, level up all of those dinosaurs. So if you went for T-Rex, then like nobody's gonna fault you for it. As far as that goes, I would not split those up. I would, as the saying goes, I would pick a lane. I already saw my Tyrannolophosaur just wreck this, so I've never used my Nodo Trap Titan What do I have here? I have bellow. I'm gonna have to remember. I don't like how sensitive it is now. So I have decelerating impact, I have bellow, I have long protection. So I think you go bellow and then shield. No, bellow, then slow down, then shield. That might be the best way to go. I'm really not worried about losing this strike tower. That did no damage. Like legit, 131 is not getting anything. I should have shielded. Should have gone the shield and then the deceleration. But yeah, 131. Of course, no, that's only a counterattack. Okay, well then that makes a lot more sense. But definitely bellow, shield, deceleration. It's kind of a cool looking dinosaur. I don't necessarily like that it's pink and red. But as you can see, this dinosaur is really able to tank a lot of hits. Maybe I can just clear out everything. And I think if you play this properly, I think you can have a shield all the time. Now, Incubator is going to cause a lot of problems because of the bleeding moves, which is going to be my kryptonite here. Let's see. Nullifying impact. Yeah, this dinosaur is basically going to completely counter everything that I'm trying to do here with the bleed, the instant distraction, the nullifying impact. 921 is not bad. Remember, I am only level 16. I just unlocked it. So for me, I'm going to go after Velociraptor, obviously, but I'm also going to go after Apatosaurus. Do you want to see this? I'm going to do this 1-2 combo. So I'm going to pounce, which is going to knock out my opponent. And there's no way for my opponent to survive this. And then I'm going to do impact and run, which is going to do 1 times damage, 1.5 times damage. So call it 12-5. And then I'm going to swap in to my Dracorix Gen 2 before my opponent even has a chance to make a move. And it's going to drop down. It was 1622. I don't know what it is at level 20 now, 1702. So pretty lethal combination, and that's a lot of damage output without your opponent even getting a chance to move, to counter, to even think about what's going on. If you can set it up in the arena, it's a good thing to do. I'm going to go ahead and knock out all but the final level here and then come back and let's see what I get out of this incubator. As I suspected, not very difficult to get to this fifth and final stage of this tower. The good news is that the DNA within this tower that you receive from the incubator is the DNA for the dinosaurs of the week. Not surprising, but nice. You know, we'll just use the same dinosaurs. So a chance to really level up some key dinosaurs for all stages of the game, whether you're a new beginner, and if you are and you're just checking out the channel for the first time, or you just recently joined, welcome. Appreciate having you here. If you are further along in the game, if you know where I am or even higher, you're getting a lot of key ingredients that you need that basically you can just never have enough of for this week. So really nice as far as all that goes. I think Diplotator might be... Is it immune? I can't remember. No. That's the other one. That's the Monolometrodon. Although the nullifying strike took out my shield, so... Oh, Dimodactylus. So this is a new dinosaur that I haven't really looked a lot into, but Swap In Wound is going to be really nice. It's going to be nice in Epic Strike Towers when you get to a point where your dinosaurs probably just aren't strong enough and you need to get a bleed in. It's going to be really nice in those situations to knock out some dinosaurs that maybe you wouldn't be able to normally take out. 77. I thought 151 was bad. 77 is even worse. I believe we're going to be able to have opportunities to get the pieces that make, what is it, Dimodactylus over the next 2 weeks. I think 2 Pandactylus, which is currently a night-only spawn, is going to start spawning more frequently. I'm not paying any attention, so if I'm making misplays, I'm legit not paying any attention. I'm just going through the motions on my game. But the 2 dinosaurs, one of them's new, I can't remember its name, but the 2 Pandactyl is also going to be, for the 2-week period, your increased spawns, which is really nice. Give people a chance to level that dinosaur up. I think it could be a really key dinosaur if you can get it up high enough of a level. It kind of took a while to knock that thing out with the swap in, shatter my shield, and shatter my dinosaur. Bugs. I could go with my 1-2 punch. Kind of want to get to Tyrannolophosaur some action. I really like the dinosaur. I think it looks really cool. I can slow it down, or I can just knock it out. I think obviously the best thing to do is just knock it completely out. Hopefully that works, and it does. And then I could, let's see how much health this has. If this has less than 17, I will just do the swap in finisher. Get my rare Incubator. This one should actually have some really good DNA because all the DNA in it is good. Typically I think the rare incubators aren't that great, but in this particular situation, I want everything in there except for probably Nundasuchus. I think I have almost 40,000 Nundasuchus already, but I'll definitely take Capro. Here we go. Coins. There's a major coin sale going on right now. Velociraptor. I'm going to do a fusion on my Indoraptor because of that. Apatosaurus. Okay. Margosaurus, I'm less hype about, but at the same time, at some point I'll make Gigaspikosaur, so. And then Caprosuchus, that's a lot. 999. Awesome. As far as the coin sale, if you go look, like, that's as good as it has ever been, and you can buy 10 of each. As you can see, I have 1,000,000 coins. I bought some, I think I bought one of the 4,500 and then a couple of the other one, the middle one there. So there you go. That is not expecting a lot right here. That is the week's roundup. There are all great choices. There are no bad choices. And let me know which direction are you guys gonna go, and then let me know why. Let me know in the comments below. Also, a bit of news. I'm going to be traveling to New York City. I love New York City, and I'm super excited. I don't know how much time I'm going to get to play while I'm there. I'm definitely going to carve out some time to play. I'm not going to say there'll be no videos, because I'm definitely going to attempt to put out videos. I just don't know what my Wi-Fi situation is going to be while I'm there. So, a couple of things. Either there's going to be less videos this week, just in general, but they're going to be really good videos. How about that? Anyway, that's all I've got for today. So until next time.